Good morning, students. I'll make it very quick. So today we will discuss about 6 marks questions of mathematics, Telangana State SSC final exam question paper. So for 6 marks, you need to everybody should focus more on 6 marks questions because a number of questions can be expected easily. 6 questions can be given. You need to do 4 out of 6 questions, where each question carries 6 marks. Totally 24 marks you'll get. And these questions can be expected easily, so because of that everybody should focus more on 6 marks questions. So first, if you take first three chapters, real numbers, sets and polynomials. Real numbers, sets and polynomials, if you see, you will get minimum of 2 questions out of these 3 chapters, and that 3 questions are compulsory questions and very easy questions to solve. For example, if you take real numbers, you will get from two topics, either to prove from irrational numbers, or in rare cases you'll get question from logarithms. So in proving irrational numbers, we have two types of questions. Like for example, prove that root 2 plus root 3 is a rational number, or root 3 minus root 2 is a rational number. So same combination with plus or minus can be given, or a combination of a digit and root value will be given. Like for example, prove that 2 root 3 plus 3 root 5 is a rational number. So combination of rational and irrational number can be given. These two types of questions can be expected from real numbers. Please focus more on examples from this lesson. So usually example questions can be given as 6 marks question from real numbers to prove irrational number. And second part is logarithm. You may get a 6 marks question in logarithm, but it is a rare case. Most of the times we got only from irrational number. Next, if you go to the sets, it's 100% damn sure question you'll get from Venn diagrams. So they'll give Venn diagram and they'll ask you to prove n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. They may give it like that, or they'll give set builder form, and we have to write in Venn diagram format and find out either A intersection B or A union B. So 99% you'll get a question basing on in and around Venn diagram only. Then if you go to the polynomials usually will get a graphical question in 6 marks. So altogether we have, throughout our textbook total syllabus, we have 5 types of graphs. Everybody should focus more, sorry, 3 types of graphs. But it's very easy to score good marks if you learn graphs and construction from geometry. So if you see the graphs, there are 2 types of graphs you will get in polynomials, and one type of graph you'll get in statistics, right? So polynomials 2 graphs, statistics 1 graph, like ogive curve, right? Ogive curve will be given from statistics. If you learn these 3 graphs plus 2 constructions, like for example, you get 2 types of constructions, one from similar triangles, one from circles. From similar triangles you will get again either basing on improper fraction or proper fraction. So improper fraction, if the numerator is greater than denominator, it is called improper fraction. There is a method for construction of similar triangles for this. Same way, the numerator is lesser than denominator, like for example 2 by 3, it's a proper fraction. You have a different construction method for this in similar triangles. Learn these 2 constructions. As well as in circles, you'll get a construction question from the circles, where you get either to draw the tangent basing on the distance from the center to the point outside the circle, and second type of tangent construction is maybe basing on your angles. So they'll give the radius of the circle and the distance, and they'll also give the angle. You need to draw the tangent for the circle. So previously in 2024 and 2023 we get a question from drawing a tangent to the circle. So if you learn these 2 types of construction, one is from similar triangles, one is from circles, plus 3 graphs, 2 from polynomials, one from ogive curve. Out of these 5 topics, you're supposed to get at least 1 question and at most 2 questions. Sometimes you will get 2 questions, sometimes you'll get 1 question, but 100% damn sure question from these 5 topics. What are the 5 topics? Graphs and construction. 2 graphs from polynomials, 1 graph from statistics, one type of construction from similar triangle, one construction from circle. So it will take at least half day to learn this if you are learning new. So you can score minimum 6 marks, maximum 12 marks from this topic. Then if you go to the quadratic equations, progressions, coordinate geometry, all together from these 3 chapters, You are expected to get a question in 6 marks question. Quadratic equations, progressions, and coordinate geometry. So if you go in terms of coordinate geometry, if you look at, you'll get either trisection point.
This
You'll get a trisection point. It's a compulsory question to get trisection point. And sometimes they'll also give a line divides, sorry, a point divides a line in m is to n ratio. So they will give m is to n ratio, or they'll give the value of this 1 is to 2. And they'll ask you to find the unknown point. So that means the question basing on ratio will be compulsory question in coordinate geometry. When it comes to the point of mensuration, you'll get combination questions. For example, cylinder, hemisphere, and cone. A cylinder surmounted on the cone, like a cylinder surmounted in the hemisphere, and finding the volume, total surface area, lateral surface area questions will be given from this. And remember, the next topic is statistics. 100% damn sure question you'll get from the statistics. Don't neglect this topic, because it's compulsory that you'll get a 6 marks question from this. If you're getting a 6 marks question, group of data will be given, and you're asked to find either mean, mode, or median. Anything can be asked to find using group of data. For that, your answer should start with writing table first. If you don't write the table, you will not get the marks at all. So please, first after giving a group of data to find out either mean, mode, or median, first draw the box and follow the procedure. Then we have two topics, like trigonometry and applications of trigonometry. You will get one question either from trigonometry and applications of trigonometry. If you are getting a question in 6 marks from trigonometry, you will definitely get on identities, like sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta, 1 plus cosecant square, cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. That question will come basing on sorry, these three identities. If not, LHS will be given. You are asked to prove RHS. I will show you, I will display one question paper in the post comment. I'll post previous question papers in my YouTube channel. Please focus on that post section. Then go back to applications of trigonometry. There are three types of questions can be expected from applications of trigonometry, like a distance between two towers, a question basing on this, or an observer is on the top of the tower, and he is looking at a point, or is looking at aeroplane, like height of the tower to be find, that question. Or height of the tower will be given, observer is walking from certain distance towards the foot of the tower, and with the speed and angle will be given. You are asked to find the distance between the foot of the tower and the observer. This type of questions will be given. When you get a question from applications of trigonometry, don't forget to draw the diagram. Even if you don't answer the question, but please, if you draw the diagram, there is a chance that you'll get good marks. Next, if you go to the bit paper, 20 marks will be given. Fundamental theory is what? Every You'll get a question from each chapter, and each chapter, that too fundamental formula based questions only will come, and 2 to 4 questions will be basing on applications, where it is somewhat difficult, you need to think more about it. But 14 to 15 questions will be fundamentally based questions. For that, you just focus on what we have learned, formulas, key points, and a little bit first exercise questions. In every chapter, exercise number 1, if you do, you can solve the bit questions. Thank you very much. In the next upcoming classes, I'll upload about biology, social studies, and I am planning to do Telugu also. After that, I'll do short videos for physics, like a quick revision videos, which contains not more than 10 minutes. Each chapter will have 5 to 6 minutes, so that you'll have quick revision for all. Thank you very much.